Actually, my problem's not medical. It's psychological.
East of I-95! My sector's gonna fall within the hour! We lost contact with the ambulance. Where's the air support? Counter battery fire is unable to engage! Enemy paratroopers have infiltrated their positions! We are cut off! I repeat, we are cut off! Broken arrow! Broken arrow! Drop that 1,000-pounder on the red smoke!
You guys hear that? I'm sure the neighbors can hear it. I didn't do the mod. The mod just happened on its own. I don't know if this exhaust has been like rotten. I'm like, oh, this exhaust is... The last time when I welded the MagnaFlow muffler on, I was struggling. I'm like, it's not a whole lot of metal left here. And I kept like blowing through because it was so like, just so much surface rust on the outside of the exhaust. And I struggled to get that welded up, but it cracked right ahead of the muffler, and the muffler is just dangling down like I'm straight off the res right now. So it's just cats and open pipe. Yes, I still have cats. No one's stolen them yet. I have ordered Flowmaster FX and an angled side tip. I'm gonna do the side exit right in front of the passenger rear tire kind of thing and ditch the rest, because I'm like, I was just driving home from work the one day and it just like just went, it's been leaking. I'm like, looked, I'm like, oh shit, it's cracked here. It just totally finished cracking all the way around, and then just the muffler side fell. So from a distance, you can see my muffler dangling, so that's super cool. And I'm fresh off of eye surgery, so I haven't been like, I've been just letting it hang. I'm like, I can't get underneath there and do anything. I'm not gonna risk getting anything in my eye. And we had some snow yesterday, so watch out for black ice. Get yourself a case. I don't know how these tires are gonna react to ice. I haven't even tried the four-wheel drive, so... Oh, yeah. Everybody can hear this. So I had a bunch of money on my PayPal. So I'm like, well, okay, let's do some eBay shopping. So I got the Flowmaster FX, which is just a glorified cherry bomb. Pretty much, I should have just bought a cherry bomb. It would have been like 40 bucks, but no, I bought this instead because it's Flowmaster technology, which goes against my MagnaFlow technology. It was like 110 bucks shipped to my house, which wasn't too bad. The tip was like 140 bucks. I'm like, why are tips so expensive? I'm like, there's nothing there. And I'm too lazy to go down to like local exhaust shop and be like, what do you got? What's it cost? Tips aren't cheap. Usually because they're like double walled and stainless, 304, you know, all that BS. So they charge you twice as much. I'm like, everybody wants to have a tip because they want the finish to be like nice. They don't want some rusty. I've been rocking just a rusty tip out the back this whole time. Why are you driving so slow? Must be a first time winner person. Coming through, gotta get to work. It's so fucking loud. I kinda like it. It reminds me of my teenager head, where we used to just chop stuff off. Everybody had a 350, 454. My buddy's Chevy was 454 double frame on 44s with 4-barrel carb. Holly 650 double pump, 700 R4, 4x4, but I didn't already say that. Long box square body, like it was a mixture of 79, 80, 81, and 82. They were all square bodies by the time it was done being built. Yeah, nobody double frames, but that's one way to get some extra lift out of your truck. And that thing was like headers and cherry bombs. And that was it. Oh, that thing was so loud. So jacked up too. I think it even had body lift on top of that. On top of 44s and double frame. I might have a picture in my photo repertoire. Maybe. It's just hilarious. I love that truck. This is the biggest, well, it wasn't the biggest because there was a guy that had like a Bigfoot replica, but it was red and it was jacked. 460, loud as fuck too. Literally long tube headers and a sort of Magnaflow or Flowmaster on the side, and then just right straight out into your face if you were approaching the door. But anyways, yeah, eye surgery went well. A fucking array of eye drops I gotta take, like 2 of them I gotta take 4 times a day, every like 5 hours. And then I got one I gotta take beginning and the end kind of thing. It's just like, man, what a pain in the ass. Trying to deal with your day-to-day and take eye drops. Like sitting at home, okay, no problem. But now I gotta like pull over and take eye drops. Today's gonna be pretty slack, I hope. Not supposed to lift over 30 pounds, so I gotta take it pretty easy. Nothing below the waist. I just kind of making this video just to give you guys kind of an update that I didn't die in the operating room and everything went fine. It's just cataract eye surgery, it's minor. I wasn't really worried about it. Careful, there might be black eyes. Don't approach too fast. Smash! That's a hell of a way to start your morning. The light is fucking still red. Where are you going? Fucking creeping through the intersection. It's not even turned red yet. Hey everybody, it's time to wake up. But anyways, we're gonna grab some wireline gear. I know I'm like on Easy Street, so it's out at Cynthia. It's like 5:45. We gotta be out there for 9:30. Hi boy guy. And that's gotta go back to GP, so pretty minor. Just loving the new sound. It's a little bit rough, but not too bad. Roast the bus off the line. Is that T-Doc? It is T-Doc. Dispatch. But anyways, we'll get going.
To an undercover cop who had a sister named Jan.
Alright, copyright strike. I don't want to bump out to it though, but we got a little bit of snow here. So they were like, yeah, we're supposed to get like 5 to 6 centimeters. Just like, is it good like probably 3 inches of snow on the trailer I had to shovel off. Finally utilizing that shovel I carried all summer. Every once in a while I pull it out for sand, but the boss was driving my truck yesterday. I left it parked outside. It's taking forever to warm up. Messing with my morning routines. Everything's frozen because yesterday was sure probably sloppy. Kind of snowed all day. Making mess. Whatever, we'll get it dealt with. At least he left me with some fuel. Got 3/4. He only got a little bit of grease on the seat. We'll leave here shortly and embark on our journey. We should already be gone. I always like to give extra time because of the conditions. Just cleaned up my windows and my mirrors so I could seize. For the most part, back window, well, when we stop and get fuel, we'll take care of that, but I would suspect the highways will be dry by now, and I don't know what it's doing to the north, with direction northwest, the way we're going, mostly west. it's cold, it's grumpy all the
I
time.
started it, what was it, yesterday. Fuck's gonna be out of straps before you know it.
Yeah, because fucking I loaded some pipe the other day and fucking was nice and left my straps on the trailer. Yeah, we put that freaking man on the
What do you got for?
It's gonna be sick footage.
Yeah. I can imagine the title of this video. Catering to the peasants.
Picker operators always want, hey, can you I got it decked off. Can you grab my trailer? Yes. Hey, being tall. He's like, move ahead. I'm like, I totally can. I'm in the way. Oh, this is a load, bro. Look at that. Highway twist on the seat cam. It's all the hydraulic hoses. Tools up on top. More hoses. Bunch of... No, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Does stuff. Open and close. Pretty much the control center for the wellhead stuff. Injectors.
I try low. I have to take fucking Ty's fucking try low. It's like, what the fuck, man?
I won't use any of the audio, I promise.
I was in fucking.
My language is bad.
I was loading. Like we did that CNC thing, and then they had me sitting around waiting for the bed truck. I'm just about to load the bed truck. And, yeah, you want to? It's like 6 o'clock in the evening. Now you want to go to Spruce Grove and grab that rental wheeler, and then be on site like an hour and a bit into the bush by Fox Creek for 10 o'clock in the morning to load a 160,000 pound coil. I'm like, yeah, you fucking bet, bud. I did it. Fucking, I worked hours that day, but like, I'm just fucking tired of this shit. Yeah. So this hitch, man, I'm being a Nazi about it. Like, I told T-Mac today, I said, I'm gonna be fucking your hour out after this job. Fucking, I'm done. I don't need to work like this all the time.
He wanted me to go to Fort Mac after too, and I'm just like, I got fucking eye surgery, you fucking dicks. I told you.
Yeah.
Good call. It's as if Benjamin wants us to be liked by everyone. I mean, Led Zeppelin didn't write tunes that everyone liked. They left that to the Bee Gees. Sir!
There should be 2 short ones in there.
Moves trailer for nothing, then pins onto it, moves it himself. What a picker operator. Got a copy Matic 326.
Can I get that number again, sir?
I was just looking for the time medic.
Time medic on.
Yeah, it's Gerald, Zach, and Jared checking out for crawler.
Sounds good.
Thank you. I checked us all out. We gotta go. 11:12. I gotta stop and get fuel probably. We gotta be there before 5. Spelling it wrong. That's why you can't find it, idiot. It's only 4 hours. Oh, you good there, Zach?
Yeah, he was just saying they'll have somebody wait for us to unload, or just to let them know kind of what time we're going to be there, and then they'll have somebody there to unload us.
It says 4 hours to get back there, so it should be over. I gotta stop and get fuel because I lost her on my truck.
You know, I'll need fuel too, because I got some massive fuel tanks and I haven't got fuel in 2 days. Oh, low boy, 19 on the Granada.
Preloaded, leaving time. About 3:46 around.
Meet you guys on the corner there at 17.
Roger that. We'll be busting rides.
Up there?
Yeah, it's fairly backwards here. We're all lighted. Reloaded 17 Granada heavies. Load check, of course. You gotta get a load check in there. Probably good. Don't need a check. I can see all my straps. They look good. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, this isn't good. Scale side. So far got all my dust caps. Other boss drove by going the other way. He's driving a tractor today. He's like, seeing dust cap back there. It looked fresh. I'm like, I don't recall seeing any, so it's probably one of ours. Not mine though. Must be Zach's. Oh, it could be off the truck. Should have asked him, is it painted or is it black? Dude, so they got like a tool crib. And this is all the hydraulic hoses that run from the control panel to operate the injector head. BOPs for doing wireline stuff. It's just like a smaller scale BOP. Truck is filled. Boss drove it yesterday, and it was snowy. Very snowy yesterday. My oil pan and everything looks really clean, so it almost looks like I got a new oil pan because it doesn't look like it has oil stains on it. Like I couldn't wash the oil stains off before. So unless they got creative and had some really good cleaner, or that's a new oil pan, which would explain why I was leaking. Maybe not. I don't know. Much video as possible to the lamest video I've made this week. Beautiful river. Kind of jealous that I don't live here and have a jet boat, because that would be sick. Think we'll catch the tandem? Probably not, because I'm in overdrive. Oh, I should have shifted that a long time ago. My bad. I fucked it up. C-15, shit. probably got the heaviest load out of all of us, actually. My truck.
You're gonna go down, okay?
My truck's definitely heavier. His load's heavier. Tandem. T800. Big cat. It's supposed to be all this and all that, but I don't think it's quite tuned properly. We're almost there. Idiot. Always the waiting. I'm the one with the least amount of time. Jared's getting unloaded right now. He stayed in Drayton last night. Jack doesn't really care because he's fighting with his girlfriend. I'm like, yep. I know what that shit's like. Like we got blowed up parts aisle. I just seen some yellow stuff and I was like, oh, what's this? C11. .325 horse. Cool. C11. Fucking Isuzu. Looks like a 3-cylinder. Tried to read that with my new eye bulbs. 30 kilowatts, 1800 RPM. That is not very much. That'd be good for something. Look at that, I could use this muffler. Boy, here he comes. The guy in the bright yellow forklift. Where did he get that lift? Who does he think he is? The guy in the yellow forklift.
Hydraulic forks.
Get a bigger forklift? Guess I could get the broom out. Could dump the air too. Being lazy. These Chinese rims, so shiny, eh? I think they're Chinese ones. We're all about on the cheap, bro. Let's see what they're. Armor. Doesn't say where they're DOT compliant. Well, that's good. Third month of 2025, so they're like nice and new. Definitely not beat up. I just don't like how they're kind of satiny. Whatever. Probably better than what was on there. Be good enough. Rest of the loads on the front. Ladies pay for this show before. No, I haven't. Just kidding. They're like, I'll pay you to stop. Not much of a sexy bone in this body. Could be a stripper if I wanted to be. Definitely don't have it. I've peed. Had some light snacking while I was waiting for my forklift bro. Stealing time from me. Oh. I'm out of here. What are you doing over there, explosives?
I'm just leaving here too. I'm just on the phone with her off.
Got it. Maybe some side profiling the shop. Tandem got a head start. We'll catch up. Get it? Catch up. Singers.
You're gonna give myself a little bit more of a head start since you guys got the spicers. You can probably catch up to me.
Spicing right by ya.
We're getting out of range there.
It's the Peterbilt. We're pulling out at the same time. Fucking pointing at the roof. Bumpers. Iron truck. Mixer. Blender. Sorry. like the painted visor. I like it when everything, if you can match your whole truck to your paint scheme, I like that. Then you don't have to, you just gotta polish stacks. I hate to say it, but I'd like to have a set of 880 mirrors. It's just a cleaner look. I just don't know if I can put them on this truck. So I think those bolt like onto the door. Or is it a beam like west? Yeah. Can't remember if it's in the, I've never looked at one honestly up close. I'm sure I'll see one here shortly. There's one. Looks like they kind of come off the bottom down by the air cleaner, so having an air cleaner, I might not be able to do that mod, but it would be cool because I like the clean look of them. And then to have your convex and your mirror in one, I like that. Just for the aesthetics that it looks way cleaner on the truck than fucking 19 bars aside here. It looks, definitely doesn't do its job, but I'm sure those 880 ones are fucking vibrating too and are hard to look out sometimes. Add a little bit of aerodynamics to the C5 bread box. Well, that was a pretty easy task. Now all I gotta do is burn rubber all the way home. All the way home. And when I mean burn rubber, I mean like on the floor. And sleep in Rimby or Bentley. So that's about as close as I'll make it to home with the hours I got. So like, what does the guy do? Well, I'm empty. What do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna deck off on the side of the highway and personal conveyance the rest of the way home. Somebody else can pick up my trailer later. I'm like, peace, I'm out of here.